BT Naruto.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live third-round coverage of the Mid-Season Classic.
Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside my colleague Frank Nobilo here today calling the action from the cliffs at Lighthouse Point. And Frank, this course features some breathtaking scenery.
It certainly does, Rich. Changes of elevation, and it's in phenomenal shape. We've got to send our thanks out to the superintendent, Peyton Duncan, who's got the course exactly primed. You should enjoy it. You should enjoy the views. Take your camera as well. This is very scenic up in New England.
All set to go. We take you to the first hole.
Warm-ups are done. First two rounds in the book. And Frank, this is where careers are made on the weekends at these kinds of championships.
This is also what you hope for too in professional golf. You know you've got your good stuff. We've seen that through the first 2 days. Put yourself in a great position. Just 36 holes to go. You're looking at that first hole and what the weekend might unfold. That's the beauty of this game.
This, the second shot here at the par 4. Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game. Great start.
Now at the second hole here at Lighthouse, it's a par 3, 234 yards. Difficult hole, Frank, especially when the wind picks up.
It is, and you can see with that bunker on the right side, that's obviously the bailout area because the problem side is to the left of this green. That's where the cliff starts to run all the way down to the ocean. This is a very difficult par 3, not just because of its length, but because it's exposed to all of Maine's elements.
Birdie try again here today.
Now, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Has his par. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo, back with you at the third hole here at the Cliffs. And this is a hole that offers up a chance to put a red number on the board, Frank.
It certainly does. A good drive finding this very narrow fairway. Well, when he goes after it like he is here.
Take a picture of me. Come on now.
That was absolutely so just hit a
golf ball
seed out there.
Shout out to Human Torch, Superhero, Fantastic Four, Marvel, and also my girl Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. She flames on too.
It is nice
with
to
the power
have
of the
that
cosmos.
bag to be able to hit it that long.
That has to be at least 315 yards.
Big swing right there, and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an even coming up. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. What a tremendous display of golf this has been.
Certainly throwing an eagle against the field too. We've seen it all. Birdies, eagles, just blitzing the field from start to finish.
Fourth hole is 411 yards, par 4. And Frank, this is the kind of hole where you want to pull out the cell phone and take a few pictures. The views are absolutely stunning. Good contact, good result. That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. This is going to be a tough day on the links. I mean, even the Seagulls are walking to work. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Good looking shot right here. That is classy.
Yeah, a chance of going in.
Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Fifth hole now at Lighthouse Point. Frank, it's a beefy par 4.
Another hole without any fairway bunkers off the tee, but really the main defense here at the Cliffs is the elements. Find the fairway, and you'll also be hitting to a green that is protected by a little bunker to the right side of that short.
Golf ball.
Precision.
Shout out to Human Torch and my girl Brie Larson's got the mower. She flames on also. At the power of the Cosmos.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Par 3 sixth is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Par 4 seventh, only 370 yards. Frank, decision to be made off that tee.
It is. I walked this hole, Rich, to the narrowest point of the fairway. It's 278 yards. And if you want to carry that left side, you're going to have to be strong 300 yards. So really, I don't know if driver's the play. Maybe even 3 wood's too much. You might have to throttle back even further. So the hole might be short. You just might get a little bit of a longer second shot than what the scorecard would normally allow you.
Frank, as we get set for this approach, what does our featured player need to do to regain some of that early round magic?
First, a bit of advice, really. Take a deep breath. Make sure all those bad thoughts get out of your mind. After that hot start, we all know they can play better than this, but they need to relax first of all, and then let their game take over.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance.
All right, eagle.
Rather nice shot, so.
That was close though.
Every green hit in regulation. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Great shot. Get the birdie. Getting set at the 8th hole. It's a par 3 of 165 yards. Break it down for us, partner.
This gets really narrow in the middle of this green, Rich. That's sort of the biggest problem. Matter of fact, only had 12 yards from that left side to the right in the middle. And the green itself actually is 3 times that in length, 36 yards. So straightness is the key here.
Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Will make birdie if he holds this putt. Right in the heart. Now to the par 5 9th. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach a par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So if you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle sort of front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a more difficult 3-shotter than what you were anticipating.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach too. And Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Not a gimme, but well within his range. And no problems there.
Well, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
It's flying. Just like my girl Brie Larson is getting more. It's flying.
And long. And that, with a little bit of breeze behind,
she can fly.
it's long.
All right.
He rode the wind there.
Let's keep it moving.
He's going to have a good look coming up. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Good swing, good shot yet again. Birdie try up next. This from 7 feet. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Standing over the ball here at the par 5 11th. Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Not quite where he wanted it, but it is on the green, and that's not too bad. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. might have a chance.
That was not a very good read right there. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards, Frank, to the center of this green off the black tees.
And if the breeze blows left to right, this hole plays very hard. One of the reasons why, just through the fairways littered with bunkers. So not only do you have to pick the right line, but somehow you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt. He has given this one the full treatment.
Let's go. Perfect execution by me.
Shot. He is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Drops for a birdie. On to the 13th, and Frank, I love golf courses where you run into something you've never seen before. I have never played a par 5 of 700 or more yards. Here it is.
Can a ball explode?
That is big. I mean, real
Golf
big.
ball. Shout out to him in church. And also, my girl Brie Larson's got the marble. She flames on too. With the power of the cosmos.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
This one will play a little bit longer. It's up the hill to that green.
All right, you. That was close. No. Let's get it. Let's go.
Incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
This for birdie. Always love to hear the sound of the bottom of the cup. Par 3 14th, headed over Lake Zimmer. Old man Zimmer was a legend in these parts here in Maine at Lighthouse Point. All you want here, Frank, at 240 yards. Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch. A player hitting on all cylinders at the top of his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's there, you don't have to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem. That's going to fly all the way.
Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Oh, what a putt from long distance, bottom of the barrel. Rich Lerner back at Lighthouse Point with Frank Nobilo. We're at the 15th hole. Frank, a relatively short par 4, 387 yards.
Yeah, finally we get one under 400 yards. A little bit of trouble off the tee to be avoided. Bunker left and that little pot bunker on the right. But missed those. And really, this is a very much a scoring opportunity.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Final par 3 on the backside. It's the 16th, 241 yards. Time to make a move as we are in the finishing stretch here.
When you give the scorecard a cursory look, you might think 240-something yards is a difficult hole, but this plays quite a bit downhill, so it plays more around the 200-yard mark. A fairly generous green, protected by the bunker.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching two tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
17th hole is another par 5, 613 yards. Frank, how do you play it?
Only the longest hitters can get here in two. It's two big hits, that's for sure. S-shaped fairway, so if you can't reach the par 5 and 2, you can still plot your way down there for a nice little pitch, and really great opportunity to get one back off the scorecard.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. This is a cross-country special. Well, that's not the way you wanted to start out the backside here.
Yeah, you can't afford from inside 10 feet. You feel like you have to make those, and I mean, they really sting when they miss.
Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, we've made it to the finishing hole. If you're having a good day, you stop and you reflect for just a moment, the beauty surrounding you, how well you've played. If it hasn't gone all that well, you're thinking about jumping on the Juniata Crossway Bridge off to the left and getting out of Dodge. Well, Frank, as we know, golf is not played generally on a flat surface, and here we go, uphill.
Yeah, and the uphill lie is going to guarantee you more loft than normal. So you're going to have to counteract that with maybe an extra club. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. And he has it for birdie. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
1,129,000 experience. That's perfect. That's amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh, and that's perfect. It's amazing. It's perfect. All right, let's keep it moving. I see Sinatra over and out. It sounds like Iron Man's theme music in Avengers Endgame. Theme music or Avengers theme music overall. It's like Iron theme music, Avengers theme music put together. Alright. Alright. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it! Alright. We got it. Alright, we got it. Let's go. You got it. Let's go. Alright, and today is February 15th, 2020. Shout out to my girl Kefla being added on Dragon Ball Fighter Z on February 28th, 2020. And it was announced on February 9th, 2020. And it's going to be amazing, exciting, pretty fresh. Also, this is my birthday month, February 2020. And my birthday was last week on February 4th, 2020. I turned 22 years of age to 23 years of age. George had a birthday to me. It's perfect. And I'm perfect. And I want to acknowledge that. And like I was saying, yes, the Kefla's being added on during my birthday month. And she's been during my birthday month of February 2020. And she's being added on specifically on February 28th, 2020. And like I said, it's gonna be perfect, and I'm gonna have an iPhone 5 with her. It's 30 days away. And also shout out to Sonic the Hedgehog movie coming out yesterday on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day on February 14th, 2020. That's also perfect. And with all that being said, I just want to say acknowledge all that. This is Brother Sounds Fresh. Shout out to my girl Brie Larson, got them over in Avengers Endgame. About two frame movies of 2019. And CBC Naruto. Over and out.